Homie Dev here. With day 2 of the thing again. Um, I've just been a little busy, but lately I have been doing some. We have been doing a little bit of work on TRP, which I will show you in Roblox Studio right now in a bit. As you can tell, I do have 340 by 1440 monitor, so I had to change the resolution to do some of that. So if it looks a little bit weird to you, do tell me. But really, to be honest, I think it looks okay. Because then my GPU is not the best, so I just playing this resolution, so that's why I couldn't do it earlier. So let me just show you guys some of the stuff that's been done. And some of the old morphs and one of the new morphs that is already being worked on. And there are going to be some new models as well in the newer maps, as I've stated before. There's also going to be a new robot model, as you see over here. This one is for that one that was in the... It was in Geo's factory. That one's going to be redone to this version, because this version is much more higher quality and better looking compared to the older version. And as you can see here, here's Toki over here, which we have a better version of a model design of, which is inspired by some of the TPR custom models that they have for some other characters as well in TPR. That's like mostly like the ticket ones, I guess. One of the two of the ticket ones actually. So yeah. As you can tell, this model is much more stylized, much more better looking too, as you can tell. There's no endo showing clearly, but yeah. But technically there is an endo in there. The pants are a little more baggy, as you can clearly tell. I don't know if this is actually pants, but I think those are actually pants. So yeah. And we have the bow tie, we have the hat here. There is going to be some other model stuff like these two. They did not fit they didn't fit this aesthetic. So this one will be in the game. This one might be a scrap though, because it doesn't fit the actual aesthetic. This one might be in the actual game though, as like Easter egg or something. So yeah, here is the mic model for Toki. And as you can see with the robot model, we actually have these. These are more like threads in Fusion, which I will go over later. And again, I will probably show some people how to use Fusion a little bit, because even though I'm not the best at Fusion, I know some things in Fusion. And these kind of models are really interesting to look at, especially when you look at these models and you're like, wow, these are pretty cool models, especially this. I kind of actually like this. And compare these to the older models, like this one was originally supposed to be one of the ones based off the FNAF movie models. I wanted to go with a different direction, so yeah. This one was the original model that was supposed to come out with that, but I don't think it never did, because you're kind of a little behind on this. As for some of the ones, I think... Yeah, these were the other ones made by Comedy that were stylized versions of the original ones that we had before these ones, of course. These ones are pretty cool, and these are the ones that are basically going to be redone into basically these versions. So that way they look higher quality, have a much better style in comparison to basically all four of these. And here are some of the original human models, you can tell. They are not that good, they're not really the best models I've made. In fact, let me turn off what abilities so that way you all can basically see better. But yeah, these are not that really good models. These ones are pretty good, and these ones are pretty good. Well, these two are not going to be in the actual game. But this one is going to be replaced by this one eventually, as we roll out updates and stuff like that. And here are the human models, of course. There are some. These two I don't think are going to be in the actual lobby though, because these two are mostly more for Natalie's past. But again, these might be introduced at some point within the game. I'm not sure when. But again, there's lots of lore for these two. And then we have these ones over here with these, which will be updated as well later on. These two will definitely get updates. As for the Night Guard, I know a lot of some people have stated, well, what are the Night Guard's purpose in this game? The Night Guard's purpose in this game is to be like very just the Night Guards again, but most likely they're just made like that because I do plan on having some lore for the Night Guards. Probably not right now, but eventually, sooner or later, I will have some lore for the Night Guards. It's not just some random character, so just wanted to point that out. And here's our three of the Van Diesels over here. And we have some sort of like designs I made a while ago when we were doing this kind of stuff. As like what they could be like at least as my concepts. Again, comedy's concepts are way better. Mine's really there, I guess. And then here are the original models that are in the game as of right now, which will be updated as soon as possible, including this one. So, yeah. And some of the props over here. A little bit of character right there. Don't mind this one. This one was from another game. And these two over here, which are based off of this model over here, which was the original model for Toki. That I of course made a long time ago, back in like 2020. This was before the time of pre-model era, so it of course is gonna look weird. And we have cats, and we have this custom thing which I've done in Fusion as well through a font. And we have some customs commodified ones as well for the humans, which I might take these and these and kind of make them a bit better than that kind of version as well. So that makes sense. But yeah, really to be honest, that's kind of it for some of the TRP stuff. Again, the game has not been updated in a while, but it will be updated eventually, potentially later on. Yeah, here's the sort of render we had for the original thing, for his thing, but we plan on actually adding this to the newer models so that way it's a bit better. So, yeah. That's how that's gonna work, I guess. Anyways, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna probably do an asset or two, not probably for this game, for this one. I'm gonna close this one. But yeah, I'm probably gonna do some work here, and you'll basically be able to see what I do and how I do it. Like how to port from Fusion models to FPS models, and how to actually do them pretty well on this one, and have them turn out pretty good. But as you can tell, though, this one is the better model than this one, as you can clearly tell. So, yeah. And of course we also got the new Benningham logo, which I've recreated because the original asset looks that bad, so I recreated this Fusion. In Fusion, the Benningham logo in Fusion 360, and redid it. So yeah, Benningham's Hospital logo has been redone. Again, because the original one just looked that bad and it looked that good. But yeah, really to be honest, I don't have much ongoing really that much for this. As most, if not some of the work is already done on the maps, but again, I'm kind of waiting on modeler to finish up with more so that way we can then do some of the new, so that we can revise these to newer and better versions of these models. So yeah. If that makes any sense to you guys, then yeah. So I will show you some stuff on how to do that. Now, what I'm going to recreate is probably not going to be one. It might be a complex asset. It's probably going to be one of a good asset I think I might have. I'm going to look around, see what kind of assets I can recreate, and really that's it, in my opinion. So looking around, I did sort of recreate some new assets. Again, some of the new assets are over here, like tables. I just recreated these in Roblox, of course, as you can tell. It's much easier to do that in Fusion. But yeah. And now I will show you how to do it. So I'm just gonna make a very simple asset, and what you want to do before, kind of like before or after you do this. I know it seems a little laggy just because of my screen resolution. But what you want to do, finish sketch, and don't mind the thing I have over here for all of that. That's just the theme, I guess. So here is how you basically want to do it. So let's say I'm making like, okay, no, go back. So say for instance I want to make like a playing block, for instance, something similar to that. Like I'll show you guys right now once I'm kind of doing this again. I'm not much of an expert, so don't ask me to show you how an expert does it, because I don't even know how an expert does it again. Technically, I am an expert, but I'm not really that much of an expert on Fusion, even though I do have a degree in it, so not a degree, certificate for it, so I will just show you how I kind of do things. So for instance, we want to make a pipe, right? But let's say we want to make it so that way it has this, and this is called a fillet. And how you use fillet is like basically extrude this model up, right? Or however way you want to extrude it. And then you basically click this button over here, which is fillet, and you click on the edges. Now, a good tip for me that I know of for Fusion 660 Roblox models is you don't want to press join on the wall unless you want that mesh to be one whole mesh. The reason why is because it sticks to that kind of body, and then when you try to size it up or try to essentially do a little bit more with it, like say for instance you want one body to be one sort of color, like how a model works. It's gonna have problems with that. So essentially, you're not gonna get a complete full model. So let me show you how this works. So 0.20. You can do like 0.20, 0.40. Or you can even go up to a certain limit. But again, I would recommend not to go too above and beyond. And the reason why I say that is because Roblox sometimes has issues with fillet, apparently. And the FX model does have some problems with that. But again, if you know how to work this in Blender, you can do retropology, I think, on these, and essentially kind of fix these models a little bit. Again, I'm not the best guy for that, so if you guys know anyone that do that, do let me know. That'd be very helpful for me. So, say for instance, you want to do a little bit of a cylinder type thing. So here's the model itself, and how that works. It's gonna be the thing is a little weird because I have preferences on. So I'm gonna fix this a little bit right now on my end. I'm sorry if it looks like it was a little days like that, guys. So we're gonna go to what was it? Pre-orbit, constrain orbit, apply. Okay. So now this is a little better. This is how I'm used to. So this is how the cylinder looks and works. And say for instance you want to be able to create something from this. Like maybe you want like a cylinder on this. Like say you want it like this. And instead of join, you're going to click new body. And the reason why you want to click body is again what I've said before. You don't want to do that because it's going to be one mesh and you're not going to be able to color it or anything like that individually. That's why. So basically this looks like not really that great, but honestly, in my opinion, this looks pretty interesting already. But yeah, there are some more stuff though that I haven't talked about yet. So yeah, that's kind of come in handy eventually. So let's try to undo this and redo this model because this is just for demonstration purposes. But let's say I want like a glass or something like that, like a cup to show off for an asset. So here is how that works. You do that, and you click offset plane. And then basically what you do is you do this. Click OK. Not extrude, but you could create sketch. You do this. And then you put the cylinder over here. And then what you do is you click loft. And you click this, and you click that. And that's how you do a cup. At least that's how you want to do like a little cylinder-like thing. It's kind of like this. There is some other stuff like wraparound text, but I honestly haven't figured out how to do wraparound text, even as this day, because it's kind of hard to figure that out for some stuff. But I am still kind of learning Fusion in some form of capacity for the most part. Some stuff at least. Some stuff I do know about, some other stuff I do know. I know you can't do organic acid fusion, but again, I wouldn't really recommend Fusion for organics. I recommend Fusion more for like but for like before non-organic assets that you want to create. Sorry about that, guys. Something just hurt me a little bit when I was doing that. So yeah. So let me show you how that works. So let's do. I think you could also. I think you could also do it like this too. If you want, if you have like an asset that's like already built, you can just do this. And so you already have it. You just need to do, of course, do what I said earlier. Let me just make this a little bit wider for you guys. So then we just do loft. There you go. Of course, you will have this thing, but of course you probably you can just like do this real quick. Really, just do that, and then extrude this more up so that way. Just make sure it is of course new body, because you don't want this to be one mesh unless you really want it to be one whole thing that you can color with. Again, I don't really prefer that. That's just me. So there you go. There you have it. You made a cup like that. And I will show you. And I will actually decide to probably do. Maybe I want like a top on this. Like maybe I'm just like, wow, this is a cool asset, but this looks like an average cut. I want something more like restaurant style. And here you go. This is how you're gonna do it. So you do this. And you put this on top of there, so that way it looks good. And so click join, click new body, because of course you don't want it to be one body unless. Well, this looks a little off, so I'll fix it right now. Give me 1 second. Like that. And then finish sketch. And extrude. And I know this looks kind of laggy, but that's just because of the fact that I'm at 340 by 1440 for that. So it makes a lot of sense. New body. We don't want it to be like all over the place with join. But again, if you're working on like 3D printing, do join. if you're working more on Roblox modes like me, do new body, it's gonna save you a hell of a lot of time unless you want them to be exactly more like your body. Or if you want just to be for like just the same mesh, then again that's kind of your thing. Me, I kind of don't want to do that. And then we basically put a hole in this. Like a 6 millimeter hole, I think, right? Forgot what was my document settings. Millimeters, like, yeah, millimeters. Sometimes in engineering or sometimes in like modeling you can do inches. Again, for most part, for basically Roblox, I just do millimeters. It doesn't really matter. For Roblox one, for like engineering, they might ask for inches or diameter or whatever. And you do have to actually do some math for that. But that's more for like engineering. This is much more for like Roblox modeling. And yep, and then we're gonna add fill to this. You don't want to add too much fill, but in my opinion, I kind of do fill it a lot, and it helps me out so much. And there you have it. There's your cup. I'm probably not gonna do the straw though, because the straw is gonna take a lot of time. But I might actually do it anyways. So create sketch. You do this. Now say you want a straw, for instance, like hey, this doesn't have a straw on it. You complain to them like, oh yeah, we'll get you a straw, right? And then they come back to you with this big old straw. Okay. Let's see. Just want to make sure it doesn't go to the actual model, so like that. So we're gonna have it more like this. So that way it doesn't look like. So that way it doesn't look like shit. Anyways, there you go. Now, I might actually try something because I do kind of know of something that some people may or may not know. So new body. So like that. And then what I want to do is a cylinder. Oh, no, never mind. I was gonna try to do something, but I don't think this will work. Oh. Yeah, I messed that up. So like yeah, you want a straw? Sure, I can get you a straw, he says. And he gives you a straw, which is basically this. Just need to make sure that doesn't go through there. There you go. And just to make sure that this is all regularly normal, we're going to move. Hold on. I'm not going to join on this one. Because it's a cup, of course. And just to make sure that this is all one piece and nothing is going on here. We're gonna do this real quick. As you can tell, there's no hole in it. Flash should be good. And yeah, this is my design for this. And again, there are ways to do something else with this too, other than just this. You can also do evolve, which I might actually show you guys right now. So say for instance, you're like, wow, this looks like a pretty cool design, but there's no actual style to this design, for instance. Because it looks plain, it looks like a boring old cup. Well, you don't like boring old cups. Well, what if you don't like boring old cups? And you want something interesting? Well, here you go. So, this. Oh, I accidentally made two, but that's okay. Just trim this off, excess off. So, and like maybe like as thick as this, because you don't want it to be too thick. So we're going to wait, I actually have another idea to do this. Instead of doing that, because that's going to take up the cup space, this might be a little bit more better than that. So finish sketch. You're going to want to do revolve. If you don't do revolve, and to the axis, you want to revolve around this. And as you can tell, this looks incredibly good. And there are some other stuff I can do, like a coffee cup. Some other stuff. Again, I'm not that into it, so I can't really tell you what the best choice of how to make a cup would be for you. This would be my choice of how to make a cup. And let's say you like this design and you're really good with it. Good for you. So this is my tutorial of Fusion for right now at the very least. Again, you can search up many other tutorials as well as this one. This isn't going to be like the best tutorial in the world of Fusion, but this is going to be a really good tutorial nonetheless. Let's say I want to export this model to Roblox, of course. We're going to do an FBX file format. Design it up in Save Cloud. So we're going to save this to cloud first because we don't want it to be like all of a sudden no. We don't have this model in Fusion in case you know when come back to revise this, so we're going to put this as a drink. So we're going to go over here. And we're going to go to export. We're not going to go through print because we're not going to use printing model. Export this file type out transition, which may take a minute, which is of course okay with us because we can wait a decent while for this model to be redone and built in Fusion back into FBX file format. And again, sometimes it's not going to like that. Sometimes it's going to have issues. And what you want to do for that is just apology, as I stated earlier. For those models in like Blender, for instance, it's probably your best choice of how to do that. Again, you can make these models in Blender, but I'm just showing you how to do them in Fusion if you really want to learn how to use Fusion at least a little bit. So yeah. Again, I'm not the type to give you just a design thing and just tell you, hey, do that. No. You know, it's kind of a learning process. And so let's try to import this to Roblox. So we go to import 3D files. We go to, and we don't go over here. We go to our D file, engineering class folder, FBX files, and we go to drink. If we can find drink. Yes. string v1.fpx, and we import this string into fps. The model may look huge to you, but if you size it down, again, I recommend you probably optimize this model. Again, I don't really know how to optimize my models for Fusion, so it's kind of a little bit weird. It's going to be a little bit weird in comparison. So let's go to where our drinks are at. The old drinks model. This is how the old drinks model looks. This is how the new drink model looks. And so let's duplicate these outside. Again, this is not going to be a replacement model, but this is just an example of how to do it, I guess. So let's size this one down to something that's similar to this size. Okay. And so let's color it now. Because we don't want it to look like not look bad. So let's say maroon, because we like maroon colors. And we're gonna make this, anchor this, and make this smooth plastic. Smooth. And so here's how our final design of a cup looks like. And again, this isn't just an example model, this is not going to be in the actual game. This is just how I would do it, I guess, and show you how to do it. And so yeah, that's that. But again, these models over here probably are always going to be mostly better than this one, because this one's made in Fusion, and even though I'm not really the best at Fusion, so I can't really get you an in-depth look like these ones, but I can definitely get you one that looks similar and is pretty much a cool thing. But this is even more kids cup, which is pretty cool. So yeah, if you guys have any questions, I may answer them in the comment section down below. And I hope you guys have a wonderful game, a wonderful day. Goodbye now.